Hi everyone, my name is Dylan Bogard and I serve as the Assistant Director for Student Life and First Year Experience at Eastern Kentucky University. I'm really excited to tell you a little bit about our office today and all of the areas that we oversee on campus. I really want to kick us off with why you should get involved at EKU. And it's true what they say, the more you put into getting involved, the more you're going to get out of it. I'm a two-time graduate from EKU, and during my time, I was involved in several student organizations as well as activities through the Office of Student Life. And really, I got a ton of experiences and skills that helped me be successful both in my undergraduate and graduate careers as well as beyond. And that's something that we want for you all as well. It also really allows you to get connected with peers from across campus and make friends that aren't necessarily in your residence hall or in your major classes with you. And finally, college students around the world are proven to be more successful when they find a balance between their academics and their social responsibilities. So getting involved and staying active in your classes are two ways to be successful in college. And overall, it's just a fun experience. Some of my favorite memories are from my organizations and from those activities I was involved in. A big part of what our office does also focuses on that first year experience. We want to make sure that we kick off your first semester at EKU the right way. We have a ton of intentional experiences and programs that help you to be successful both in and out of the classroom. We have programs related to academic success, diversity and inclusion, financial wellness, health and safety, and personal development. In the top right of this slide, you'll see our FYE approved logo. So when you see that, you'll know that that event is going to be important for your first year and your orientation class that you'll be enrolled in. We really like to kick off your first year experience with a bang. We have something we like to call Big E Welcome, and it's a super fun welcome weekend for all first year students. At Big E Welcome, you have the opportunity to connect with faculty and staff members, upperclassmen, and all of the incoming class. This helps you build a great connection with EKU and get to know campus before you even get started in your first classes. We also like to partner with a variety of departments to introduce you to some of those academic success practices that'll help you make that transition from high school to college. Really, it's a powerful shared experience that will help you get started on the right foot at EKU. With Big E Welcome, there are 3 program goals. We want to excite your kernel spirit by getting you involved with EKU traditions and helping you embark on your own Eastern experience. We want to help you exchange ideas not only with your peers in your incoming class, but with those upperclassmen, faculty, and staff to make great connections within the EKU community. And finally, we want to help you excel in and out of the classroom by establishing habits that will make you successful right from the bat. Now, we do have a lot of activities that are geared towards first year students, but we also have some campus activities that are open to all students at EKU. We have several frequent events that happen monthly or several times a semester, including trivia nights, Cocoa and Canvas, where we bring in a local art studio to teach a design as well as enjoy some fresh hot chocolate. We bring in escape games to campus, and believe it or not, our most popular event are our monthly bingos. We get 300 to 500 students at each of those, so it's a great opportunity to connect with others, and we give away some great prizes. We've given away things like TVs, microwaves, Harry Potter book sets, and it's a ton of fun. We often have them themed, so be sure to look out for those. Dress in costumes to get an extra bingo card, and just come out and have some fun. We also have some annual activities that we help to host, including our homecoming. We have something we call Winterfest and a Summerfest, both at the end of each semester. You'll see some pictures on the slide there. For Winterfest, we actually bring an ice skating rink right to the center of campus, along with a petting zoo. And for our Summerfest, we have a lot of free food, t-shirt giveaways, and this past year we actually brought a mechanical surfboard, which was a ton of fun. We also have something we call registration games, where we partner with departments across campus to make registering for your second semester of your first year even easier. We like to help you de-stress with some games, some free food, some giveaways, and then have some staff on site to help you when you're registering for classes. And finally, we have something we call stress-free weeks, where during the last week of the semester before finals, everything can be a little bit stressful. So we partner with other departments across campus to bring you things like massage chairs, study packets, and supplies, and some other just kind of great things that'll help you de-stress for when you're going into finals week. In our office, we also have a variety of leadership activities. Whether you're coming into college as a leader in student organizations in high school, or it's something that you want to grow while you're in college, we have opportunities for you. We have programs including our Lead EKU, where we'll have a series of workshops and speakers that will really help you grow as a leader. We also have our I Am EKU Awards that happen every spring, where we recognize leaders from across campus that have kind of stood out in the classroom or in extracurricular activities. And finally, we have a variety of workshops, certificates, and more where you can just pop in and learn how to grow and develop as a leader. We also host all of our student organizations through Student Life, and that's a great way to get involved, make connections, and even grow as a leader if that's something you're looking to get into. You've got just a little bit of a snapshot here of our student organizations. We've got 40 club sports, 56 activity organizations, 30 fraternity and sorority life organizations, 9 religious organizations, 19 service organizations, 20 honorary organizations, and 35 departmental organizations. And you can find all of these organizations on our website called Engage. Now, this is the EKU way of getting involved and staying involved on campus. You can reach this at our main website at studentlife.eku.edu/engage, and there you'll see all of our student organizations that are active, and you can search for them by keyword or by category that you're looking for. It'll also have our campus event calendar, where you'll see all of our upcoming events as well as student organization events that are open to the public. Also, through our office, we run a variety of community service programs. Now, our community service programs are really made to connect you not only with the Richmond and local community, but also communities across the country through things like our alternative break programs. And we really strive to get what you're learning in the classroom out into the real world through these experiences and really help you become a participating citizen. Now, we've got a variety of events, including our Days of Service, where we'll go out into the local community and do things like cemetery cleanups or work with the local Habitat for Humanity. We have a yearly event called our 9/11 Day of Service, where we have a blood drive, several memorial events, and wrap up the day with our annual stair climb on campus. We also have another event called Paddle Out Pollution. It's one of my favorite events that we do in the office. We typically do this every fall in partnership with the City of Richmond Parks Department, as well as Campus Recreation. And we go out to Lake Reba here in Richmond and spend the afternoon paddling and getting some pollution out of the lake after the long summer of boating and fishing that happens there. It's a lot of fun, definitely something I would recommend if you're looking to get outdoors and just kind of give back to the local community. Finally, we've got our alternative breaks, and those happen typically over our fall break, winter break, and spring break. And that is an awesome opportunity to travel and give back at the same time. Now, there is usually a little bit of a cost associated with it, but it's much cheaper than you would be able to travel at any other break. With our alternative breaks, we've been to places like New Orleans, New York City, and even Asheville, North Carolina. This past spring, we sent a group to Johns Island, South Carolina, which is just outside of Charleston. They paid $250, and that included their transportation, their lodging, and most of their meals for the week. There, they worked with the local Habitat for Humanity to build houses during the day, and then got to explore the area, enjoy the beach, and just have a lot of fun in the evening. It's definitely something that looks great on a resume, and was one of my favorite things that I was involved in when I was a student. Now, if you're not able to be involved in any of those events, due to conflicts with class schedule or work, we also keep a community partner directory where groups have looked or are looking for students to give back, but not necessarily in a large group. We keep that updated on our website, and it's a great opportunity if you need to get service hours for a student organization or are just looking for something like an internship. So definitely check that out, and it's another great way to get involved. We also like to recognize those that give back to the community, and if you log more than 90 hours of community service in our database, you get a Volunteer Service Award at the Student Life Awards that we hold every spring. Again, a great thing to add to a resume and just be recognized for the work that you do in our community. In our office, we also run the Colonel's Cupboard. Now, the Colonel's Cupboard is a free service for all EKU students that might have a need for food, clothing, or toiletry items. Students can either stop into the space to shop for food, or they can make an appointment on our website. It's fast, it's confidential, and again, it's free for anybody that might need it. Now, through the Colonel's Cupboard, we run a project called Closet Transform. Now, Closet Transform is our clothing bank located in the cupboard, and it's a safe space for LGBTQ+ students to get gender-affirming clothing. Now, it is open for all students with a need, but we've got some information geared specifically for those students, and some clothing and accessories for them as well. In our office, we also host our fraternity and sorority life. They are a huge part of our student organization community and a huge part of the campus community overall. We have 4 different councils that are based around the pillars of scholarship, service, leadership, and life. Now, you may see some negative things in the media about Greek life, but our Greek life at EKU has done a lot for EKU and the surrounding communities. This past year, they provided over 10,000 hours of community service, donated a little over $70,000 as a community, and they are one of the largest groups of student leaders on campus. They also give back to EKU and are one of the largest donating alumni bases to the institution. We have 3 councils that host fraternities. IFC, or the Interfraternity Council, has 13 fraternities at EKU. The Multicultural Greek Council, or MGC, has 1 fraternity, and the National Pan-Hellenic Council, or NPHC, has 4 fraternities at EKU. 3 of our councils host sororities at EKU. The Multicultural Greek Council, or MGC, has 1 sorority. The National Pan-Hellenic Council, or NPHC, has 4 sororities. And the Pan-Hellenic Council has 7 sororities. The Parent Family Network is also something that we run through our office. We have a ton of resources to help you stay connected as a parent or family member of a student at EKU. Our e-newsletters contain information about resources on campus, including the Colonel's Cupboard, tutoring resources, important dates like Family Weekend, class registration, and housing registration, and also just some general ways on how you can help support your student while they're studying at Eastern. We also have a Parent and Family Facebook page, so be sure to check that out. It's the EKU Parent and Family Network, and there you'll see updates on upcoming events, some really cool things to share with your students, as well as another opportunity for you to message us if you've got questions. If you want more information about the EKU Parent and Family Network or want to sign up for our parent newsletter, you can go to familyprograms.eku.edu. Now, this is a slide I'm really excited to tell you about. The Powell Student Center has recently reopened after an extensive and beautiful renovation. In Powell, you'll find our office, Student Life, and First Year Experience on the first floor, as well as several other offices and campus resources, including the mailroom, card services, the Office of Multicultural Student Affairs, and the Office of Military and Veterans Affairs. It's also home to a wide variety of meeting spaces for student organizations to meet, and they can rent those out typically for free. We also have an awesome game room where we've got a pool table, a ping pong table, foosball, and some arcade and video games to check out for free and just kind of hang out with your friends. In there you'll also find some study spaces to gather, the EKU Barnes & Noble bookstore, and dining options, including our on-campus Starbucks. Our office is really about making your Eastern experience the best it can be. I encourage you all, when you get to EKU, to seek out new experiences, to really get out there and get involved in one new activity that maybe you've never done before. Come to our student involvement fair called Colonel Craze and find a registered student organization to get involved in. And be sure to follow along with our department for updates. Get on Engage, check out our social media. That way you can see what events are coming up and find different ways to get out there and get involved at EKU's campus. It's one of the best things you can do and will really help you set the footing and path for success during your time at Eastern. Thank you all again for taking the time to learn a little bit about our office at EKU. We're super excited to see you when we get back on campus. And if you've got any questions or want to learn more about our office, you can check out our website at studentlife.eku.edu. Give us a call at 859-622-3855 or email us at studentlife@eku.edu. When we're on campus, you can also stop by and say hi anytime in Powell 152 on the middle floor of the Student Center. I also want to encourage you all to follow us on social media. We're on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. There we post all of our upcoming events, staff highlights, and even some giveaways at points, so be sure to follow us there. Thank you all again, and go Big E!